This is the USF Don's baseball recap. I'm Brian, Professor B. Davis for Don's TV audiocast. The University of San Francisco Dons lose a heartbreaker in extra innings to the Stanford Cardinal as the USF Dons blew a 4-0 lead in the fifth inning, and the Cardinals scored four times in the bottom of the fifth to tie it. All came on a back on a two-run double, and a two-run single was the difference. They tied it at 4-4. The Dons led 5-4. Then Stanford came back with a Brett Beretta home run in the contest to tie it. The Dons had a 6-5 lead and was just one out away from winning the game. Stanford once again got the game tying hit to tie it at 6-6 to send the game into extra innings. Talked to Coach Neil Giartano of the very disappointing, heartbreak, tough loss, and the way to see how the team could bounce back from this as we talked to them in this segment.
So break down what happened.
Yeah, Brian, four nothing lead. We gave it back in two pitches. We just executed a slider in the middle. We threw a fastball that got smashed down the right field line. It's a 4-4 game. And then Sam comes in, and I thought he pitched great today. In the ninth, they had some great at bats. They put a ball in play in the middle for a base hit. Check swing. We don't get the out at second base. And then they get a big base hit to tie it. We had our chance in the 10th. Runner at second base, no outs, just like we did against Cal, and we didn't execute, and we ended up losing. So back-to-back games where you have a runner in scoring position to take a commanding lead again, and you can't put the ball in play. It's kind of been our nemesis all year. We needed to get to 7 runs today. We couldn't do it.
And you fell just a buck short, though.
A really bad defensive play in the 10th on a ground ball double play, and we end up losing.
Well, so now you got to turn the page, and now you got a chance with Landon Barasa to be the stopper to try to now you look at it, and it's the reality of this, and it hurts to say this as a broadcaster, try to end this 9-game losing streak versus Stanford.
Yeah, Brian, we're just going to try to play them one at a time.
Okay, Coach, thanks.
Yeah, buddy.
That's USF Don's head coach Neil Giartano and a very dejected USF Don's team as the Stanford Cardinal hand the Dons their 9th consecutive loss, 9 straight losses to the Cardinal, 10 of their last 11, and the Dons also have lost 12 of its last 13 versus the Cardinals down on the farm at Sunken Diamond since going back since 2007. And by the way, the Dons all time, since Neil Giartano took over the club in 1999, the Dons are just 8-20 in their last 28 games against Stanford overall since 1999. But in the game itself, the USF Dons was led by Nick Yodovich, 3 for 5 with a double, 2-run triple, 3 RBIs. Jack Winkler, 3 for 4 with a run scored. Oakland native Darius Foster had 2 stolen bases, and he went 1 for 3. He was hit by a pitch. In fact, he ended up reaching base twice. He also scored a run. And then Luke Keichel, 3 for 5 with 2, including a double. Look at some of the numbers also as Josh Morales 4 2/3 innings. He gave up 3 earned runs, walked 2 with 5 strikeouts in the contest. Also having a great day. Also, Grant Young ended up having 1/3 innings pitch, giving up 2 earned runs. Not so great. 1 earned run with a strikeout. And then Alex Pham went 4 1/3 innings, giving up 5 hits, 3 one earned run. He had 9 strikeouts in the game. In fact, USF Don's pitchers ended up striking out 15 Cardinals in the contest. And then on offensively, Nick Yodovich 3 for 5 with the 2-run triple, 3 RBIs. Jack Winkler 3 for 4 with a run scored. Also, Darius Foster 2 stolen bases in the contest. Foster also went 1 for 3 with a run scored. Keishel, I should say, 3 for 5 with a double. Final totals of the game: Don 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. For the Cardinal, 7 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. The win goes to Zach Greach. He's 1-0. The loss goes to Alex Pham. His record falls to 0-2. Home run by Brett Barmer, his first time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. With the loss, the Dons dropped their record to 4-5, and the Cardinal improved their record to 4-0. The Dons have now lost 9 in a row, 10 of their last 11, and 12 out of 13 versus the Cardinal. And the Dons are just 8-20 versus Stanford since 1999. In addition to the Cardinals' come-from-behind win against the USF Dons on Thursday down at the farm, Stanford Cardinal head coach David Esker reached his 100th career win as Cardinal head coach. And this is his 4th season since taking over for the legendary head coach Mark Marquez. Esker led the Cardinal to the NCAA regional appearances 3 times in his 4 years, including a Stanford regional win in 2019. He led the Cardinal to a Pac-12 regular season title in 2018 and was named, also that same year, was named the Pac-12 Coach of the Year. USF Dons are back in action for Game 2 of this 4-game set and will be Landon Barassa versus Quentin Matthews. First pitch is at 2 p.m. Friday afternoon. Game will be seen on USF.com via Pac-12 Network. USF Dons Baseball is presented by San Francisco Toyota. At San Francisco Toyota, we know that a vehicle purchase is a very important decision. With that in mind, we ensure a comfortable, no-pressure environment for our clients. Our number one goal is to help our client purchase a car rather than just sell them a car. Visit their San Francisco 2 locations at 3800 Geary Boulevard and 1701 Van Ness Avenue in San Francisco. Please visit the website at sftoyota.com. For the latest on USF Don's athletics and so much more, go to usfdons.com. I'm Brian Davis, and this has been your USF Dons baseball recap. Dons fall to the Stanford Cardinal 7-6 in 10 innings on Thursday. You've been listening to USF Dons baseball podcast recap on Dons TV.